screen. There we go. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and get the third one going now. And oh my gosh, no way. We got another, and that. All right, what's going on, everyone? Captain here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I've done one video already on this game. If you guys missed it, make sure to go ahead, head over to the channel, look back a couple days, you'll see it on there. Just basically did an overview of my account, gave some tips about early progression in the game. Just to tell you about how early I am in the game in case you haven't seen that other video yet. Go to daily logins here. Today is officially day number 69 on the game of me playing it. So that's how long I've been playing. So still very freshly newer to the game, still learning tons. But I figured this would be a great time to kind of try to reach that target of the community of people that are still early game and not really understanding everything, which is kind of where I was about a month ago, and obviously I still don't understand everything. So disclaimer now, I'm probably going to say some things wrong. Those of you who are veterans in the game, feel free to correct me down in the comments below, guys. And while you're at it, hit the like button, guys. If you're enjoying this Raid Shadow Legends content, I appreciate any support, trying to break the mold into a new community, so it's always going to be hard doing that. Before I get into what all this video is going to be talking about, make sure to stick around to the end because we'll be opening up these 5 sacred shards, guys. There's a boosted summons right now to try and pull legendary characters, so I'll be opening up these at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around, watch it all to the end, then we'll hopefully get ourselves a legendary at the end of the video. As for my MCOC viewers, if you're checking it out, appreciate you guys and supporting me on this journey. I'm still going to be playing that game as well, so don't worry, MCOC is not going anywhere. But before we jump into the video now, I quickly want to give a huge shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. But first off, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. If you are a brand new player to Raid Shadow Legends, go ahead, head on down into the description, click on that link, and if you are a brand new account, you will be receiving 100,000 silver along with a free 4-star Lightsworn, an awesome character you guys will get in the game. That'll help you out a lot in the early stages, but make sure to do it soon, guys, because this is only valid for the next 30 days. So you want to make sure you head on in and get that. And once you have downloaded the game with that referral link, you will go up in game to the top right box here, and your rewards will be sitting right here waiting for you to collect. So make sure to do that in the next 30 days, and then you can get yourself that 100,000 silver along with the Sacred Order epic defense-based character Lightsworn right here, guys. Super, like I said, super useful in the early game. Lots of good abilities he's got here. Decreases the turn meter, is very nice. He has control in the fights, places a decreased attack, decreased speed, so he's got the debuffs, and he has a little bit of support on your allies, increasing their defense and can revive them if they die. So very useful character, guys. So make sure, again, huge shout out to Raid Shadow Legends. The link will be in the description, guys. Make sure to do it in the next 30 days and you'll get yourself these awesome rewards. Now, let's go ahead and get into all things clan boss for early stages. So, for me, I go over to the clan boss here. You obviously, first, I guess I should start off with, you have to be in a clan in order to do a clan boss fight. So how do you get into a clan? Well, there's a button down here at the bottom. You just hit clan, and I'm in one currently. I am in Valor, which is part of a expanded group of clans. Virtue is the overall name, so shout out to the clan. I found them just off of the official Raid Shadow Legends Discord, so I'll put a link to that down in the description as well. It's for the developers and everyone involved with the game to give information out to the community, and they have a separate section. If you're familiar with how Discord works, there's a chat area that is dedicated to people who are searching for a clan, and that's how I found this, and my clan's been super helpful. You can leave your name down in the comments and I can pass it along to leaders and everything and see if we need any more people. Obviously, you can see we have 5 open spots right now, so they didn't ask me to recruit. I just kind of started talking about it, so who knows if they're okay with it. I assume they are if you have a good account and everything. So yeah, you got to join a clan, and then you can head over into the clan boss. And why do you want to do clan boss? Well, that's because you get some sweet rewards from clan boss, certain artifacts that you don't get anywhere else in the game, as well as potential to get good shards and just a lot of other nice rewards that you get consistently on a daily basis. So there are multiple different difficulties of clan boss, and obviously if you're just getting into the game, you're going to start out on easy. Then you progress to normal, hard, brutal, nightmare, and then ultra nightmare being the absolute end game of end game. The clan I'm in, as I said, I'm part of a family of alliances. I am in the very bottom clan right now since I'm, again, only about 2 months into the game. So I'm starting at the bottom. So we basically do easy, normal, and then hard is kind of where we are at. So basically, the clan boss is this big old beast, and you all work as a team to chip away at his health. So you can see here in the easy clan boss that this guy did 9.3 damage, 9.3 million damage, 7.5, 5.4, and so on until we all worked as a team to take down the boss. And then everyone who participated in taking him down will get a reward based on how much damage they do. If you click on the little box here next to each one, this tells you what level of chest that you will be receiving. Basically, you have to hit a certain damage cap in order to receive a better chest. The higher damage you do, the better rewards you get. And if you 100% defeat the clan boss, then you will get double that reward. So for all these people right here that have already done this, if they are over this max of, this is technically reads as 1,142,000 damage. So total, you have to have done that much, which everyone here has done. So they will each be getting 2 boxes from the easy. You get 2 clan keys every day that it refreshes and maxes to 2. If you use them early enough in the day, you can refresh and get a 3rd one pretty much. That's kind of the sweet spot where I've been dealing with, that I've been doing. If you wait, you can actually do offers as well. If you buy offers and choose to spend money in the game and maybe other areas in the game, you gain keys as well. You can do more fights. So one thing to note with the clan boss, he has an affinity that is at the beginning of the clan boss, it is always going to be a void affinity, which void is the neutral class to all the other 3 classes. So you're not going to be doing extra damage against him, and he's not going to be doing extra damage against you. But he's usually, it's a little bit of a harder fight. And then once he gets down to 50% health, he switches to one of the other random affinities. So either magic, spirit, or force, which is the red one. So it just kind of randomly selects it, which one it turns into. And for you, based on your team, it might be easier for you at that point, or it might end up making it a little bit harder. So that's kind of how the clan boss's health works. And again, same thing. So if this person, he's already getting the max for here. If he attacks into normal as well, let's see, he's right here. So he's also done 9.19 million. Asta Pete, I'm using you as the example today. I could use myself, but we're not. And then, so you can see here, he's getting clan boss keys for both of these now. And if he attacked in here as well, he would get it again. So he's right here, 7 million, and you need at least over 11. So he'll fit right into this one, it looks like, the second one down. So he's getting clan or boxes from this one, easy, normal, and hard. So that's kind of how you get all the keys and chests. So for me, what I focus on, usually by the time I've woken up, easy is already knocked out, and plus I've progressed a little bit further, so my clan boss team is a little bit stronger. So I normally do 1 fight into normal, and you can see, did I do it? I did it today. I'm right here at the top. I did over 12 million, almost 13 million with just my 1 key. This, what this tells you right here is how many keys you've used. If you go down here, this person's used 2 keys to get to 23 million. So since I'm at 12 million, I'm going to be getting 2 of these since he's already dead. Now we have this one, which he has 18 million health left. I'll do a fight here in a little bit, showcasing you guys my team. And you see I already attacked him once, and I did a little over 10 million damage on the hard boss. So once I've used a second key, I will be over the cap there to get the Guardian chest. But before I jump into doing the actual showing the fight, and hopefully it's not laggy, because last time I recorded, the fight started getting laggy, I'll go ahead and talk over my team and what you kind of want to look for when building a clan boss team. More focus on early stages of the game. Actually, jumping back to this screen real quick before I talk about my characters, my clan has this infograph here that is super helpful in trying to, when you're building up your team, of knowing what kind of speed you need to have, your accuracy so that you're landing your poisons, and your defense. So this is the easy boss here at the bottom, medium boss, hard boss, brutal. Feel free to just pause it here take a quick screenshot of this so you have it for yourself. When you're building your characters, this is the stats you want to look for. And note too that this is the clan boss speed, so you want to make sure your speed is above this so that you're going faster than he does. All right, now let's hop over to my characters and I'll show you how I've kind of built them. And after just showing that infograph, I don't have them all built exactly to that level yet because I didn't find out about that until recently. But some of them are pretty close. So I've been doing, obviously you saw the numbers I've put up, so it's holding its own pretty well. So characters that I recommend for early stages is Kale. You guys, when you first start the game, if you're watching this first video and you download it in the description, pick Kale as your starter. He's going to help you across pretty much everywhere in the game. You can see 82,000 reviews, and just he's near the top in ratings and everything. He's going to be useful for a very long time in the game. I still use him a lot. I'm still only two months in, but yeah, he's very, very useful and has poison, which is the biggest thing you want against the clan boss because he is weaker to poison. So on his A1, you're going to be placing a 2.5% poison, which is the small version of poison. There's a 2.5, and then there is a 5% poison. So whenever you see 5%, that is the big one. That's going to be doing a lot more damage. So because he has two different attacks that can land a poison, that makes him really good against the clan boss. So that is something, a character you want to have there. So you want to make sure you have high accuracy so that his poisons have a chance to land, as well as the decent speed and defense as the graph showed before. So he is a good guy to start with there. Also, let's talk about the character that if you, again, you use that link down below, you will get, and he is also a good character for the clan boss. You can see right here at the top, he's rated a 4.7 in the clan boss, so people seem to like him. I haven't tested him out in clan boss myself, but looking through his kit and his abilities, I can see why he'd be good. So we go here on the first one. Attacks an enemy 3 times. Nothing too flashy there. No poison or anything, but this one is nice here. Decreases the target's turn meter by 10%. Lowering that, and that's 10% each time. So that's a total of 30% decrease of the turn meter. So you're able to get more attacks in from your other characters before the clan boss hits everybody. Going over to the A2, places a 50% decrease attack debuff and a 30% decrease speed debuff for 2 turns. Both great things. Decreased attack is something huge on the clan boss. When you have this, you're cutting his attack stat in half. So when he hits you, he's not hitting you nearly as hard, allowing you to survive more and more stages in the game, in the fight. So that is awesome, as well as the 30% decreased speed. Again, kind of like the A1 here. You're lowering his turn meter. Here, you're slowing him down so he gains less power throughout the fight. And then down to his A3, here becomes kind of a support for his allies, increases their defense on top of lowering his attack. So now you're even making your guys even more tanky. And then has the revive on death. If it activates right when he kills you, your character will come right back up. So that is super useful. So now we have 2 of the 5 characters we need for clan boss. We've got Kale and Lightsworn. Kale doing a lot of the damage and helping out keep those poisons on him, and then Lightsworn helping keep Kale alive and in the fight. So what else do you look for in a clan boss team? Well, ideally you would like another damage dealer like Kale that puts a lot of poisons. For me, I use Occult Brawler. He is a very good character, one of the best, if not the best poisoner in the game. You see 10,000 reviews, and people have him as a 5 out of 5 in clan boss, mainly because he puts a 5% poison on his A1, and passively he puts a 5% poison on the clan boss as well, or in anyone, but in this case, the clan boss. So he is great, but you can't expect to get him super early. I got really lucky with him. So if I go over to the index here, I was trying to find a character that is early access in the game that can get you a good poison damage, and I went over to the Sacred Order here, and I found this guy right here. We have Outlaw Monk. He only has 2 abilities. He's an uncommon character, which means he's very easy to and accessible to get in the game. And you can see he has 8,000 reviews. People say he's only good in clan boss pretty much, and that is because on his A2 here, he places 2 5%, remember 5% being the big version of poison debuffs on the target. And as well as he has a chance of granting an extra turn. So whenever there's an extra turn, they always just use his basic attack. So basically this just hits twice. I think that's how it works. I could be wrong. But yeah, so if you get him, Kale, And then you have Lightsworn from using the link down below. There's 3 out of your 5 characters, and you're looking pretty good right there with the poison damage. So now you want more support, someone that's going to help keep you guys alive, along with Lightsworn, who's doing that already. But on top of that, you want a little bit more. So for me, I'm using Rearguard Sergeant. Again, an epic that is super, not going to be super easy to get. And again, I got lucky, but she is very, very awesome. So she has a 40% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense. So she's placing that on the clan boss, lowering his defense, making all my other characters hit harder. So I'm not using her for her damage. She still is going to be doing damage, which is going to be nice and doing a little bit, but I'm mainly using her to get the defense down so that my attackers hit even harder. And then on her A2 has a 50% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack on the opponent. So again, that's the same thing that Lightsworn does here. So say he used it and his ability wore off, and then she has it, she can use it and then put it back up. So between the two of them, he's constantly going to be having that 50% down attack, and it's going to be helpful a lot because it's going to allow your characters to stay alive. And then you have right here, places an ally protection buff and a 50% continuous heal buff. Again, just stuff that's helping keep your characters alive and in the fight. So super, super great. If you happen to get this character, get lucky, you absolutely want to throw her on your clan boss right there at the top. 4.7 out of 1,200 reviews. Very, very solid clan boss character. So for the last character on my clan boss team, I throw in Apothecary, one of the absolute best rares in the game. You watch anybody make reviews about best rare characters in the game, his name will always be mentioned. He is useful across all areas in the game, and that is because he is a speed beast, especially for a rare character, meaning he is more accessible and easier to get. Still can be kind of rare to get him though, but eventually after time, you should be able to pull yourself an Apothecary either from just mystery shards or something else, some other area in the game. So skills here, mainly he's used for this ability right here. Is A3 places a 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%. So increased speed, you're making your characters faster, getting their turns even faster than the opponent, so it means more attacks in a shorter amount of time. So that is super useful, and it's cooldown for 3 turns, and this is on for 2 turns, so by the time that ends, he basically has this back and puts it right back on your team. So that is super useful. Of course, you have to book him as well. So one thing I haven't really been talking about is books on characters. Most of these characters you do want to use your books on to help get their abilities working how you need them to. So going over to his second ability, he also has a 35% heal, and that can be a critical heal, which in that case, it makes it heal even more. So also just he keeps those other damage dealers sustained, and I already talked about the speed. And then the first one just hits 3 times, which is useful in other areas, not really clan boss. So that is Apothecary. So there you have it. That is a good idea of kind of what you're looking for when building a clan boss team. So some of the guys that I didn't talk about that I use, currently I just built up Man-Eater, and those of you who know the game, you know of the Unkillable team. He has an ability, which one is it? The third one here, Unkillable. Basically, when this is active, if your character would have died from a hit, they won't die, and they'll basically stop at 1% health, or just 1 HP, whatever it is. And there's a way to build your team around so that is up the entire fight, and your characters will just basically never die. And at 50 turns into the fight, the game, that's when the fight's over. It just ends it. So that's the max goal that you want to get to. So I'm working toward building a team with that. So I use him now. And Solas, another legendary one of the only 2 legendaries I have that I think is absolutely fantastic. People haven't rated him super high in clan boss, but I think he is amazing because for one reason, this ability right here, A3, it increases the duration of all debuffs on each target by 1 turn, then places a provoke, which doesn't apply in clan boss because he's immune to provoke, and then places a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns equal to 30% of the damage. So his damage also increases by 10% for each debuff on the target. So if you're running him with a team of bunch of poisoners, so I have like Kale and then a Cult Brawler who are constantly putting poisons on the clan boss, and then Solas comes in and hits with this A3, it's going to hit really hard. But yeah, that's why I like him for that. I'm actually going to do a full video guide breaking down Solas more in detail. So that's just kind of a little bit of a teaser of what I like about Solas. So look out if you want to see the Solas video. That'll be up on the channel in a couple days time. So let's go ahead, jump over to the clan boss, do my clan boss fight. I'll probably start it, show you how it starts out from the beginning, and then cut to the end and show you how much damage I did. And then we'll get into those Sacred Shard openings. So let's go ahead, start the fight here. I'm going to go in with this team right here. We got Rearguard, Occult Brawler, Apothecary, Kale, and Maneater. So let's start it up. And I always just let it go on auto. I don't touch it ever myself. I just let it go. There are certain times when you want to do it manual on your own, but I find auto just makes it easier. So here we go. Let's get started with the fight. So we are getting close to the end of the fight here. My health is a little low, but Maneater just put the unkillable on me there. As you can see, Apothecary would have died there, so it was actually perfect timing for him to use that. He used the heal, got his health right back up. Another thing I should have mentioned is Kale. I have a lifesteal set on, along with, I think, Maneater as well. So you'll see whenever they do an attack, they gain health back themselves. You can see my Occult Brawler just dropped there. I'm on turn 19 right now. So once you get past turn 10, the clan boss starts to hit harder. So now that I've lost one of these guys, my health is going to start dropping on these guys. So there goes Rearguard and Apothecary. So now it's down to Maneater and Kale. He's mixing up who's who here. But you can see, guys, we are up to 11.6 and down goes everyone. So we did 11.6 million damage, which I think on hard, that might actually be a new record for me. I was pretty close to. I set the record earlier on normal for me, which was just over 12. So there you go. You can see now who did the bulk of the damage. Occult Brawler with 3.1, but Kale leading the pack there with 5.3. Just so many poisons. And then Maneater doing a decent chunk himself along with Apothecary, but they were mainly there to help these two do all the damage. So that is it, guys. That's how you do clan boss. And now when you go back, you'll see where I rank overall. I am 22 million with 2 keys, which easily gets me into the last area here. So I'll be getting 2 of these once we take this guy down tomorrow. So there we go. That's going to do it for my tips on clan boss, guys. So let's go ahead and get into the Sacred Shards. All right, here we go. So like I said at the beginning of the video, it is a boosted summons for these Sacred Shards. So guys, if you have these, open them up now. I've been able to get 5 of these leading up to this. I've been saving them. Definitely something I recommend is save all these shards until there is a boosted summons. They do them for ancient and void shards as well. So today it's just for the Sacred Shards. So we've got 5 of these. Let's see if we can get lucky and get ourselves a legendary. If not, maybe we'll get lucky as well and get a solid epic. So here we go. Can we pull our 3rd ever legendary live on video? And what is happening? It's a blank screen. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's legendary. And it's Martyr. I hear a lot about her. Holy crap. Let's check the reviews here. Yep. Okay. She's good, guys. She is very, very good. I feel like I'm screaming now. I'm sorry, but let's check her out. Attacks one enemy has a 45% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense. That's great. Places a 60% increased defense and a counterattack buff on all allies. Along with an attacks all enemy, places a 50% decreased. Guys, this is a game-changing pull, I'm pretty sure. I hear a lot of people talk about her, and I'm really excited. I'm so happy. Make sure I'm recording. Yep, we're recording. Okay, that'd have been awkward. I mean, that's off to a great start. I can't complain. All right, let's keep it going. I mean, at this point, these are all just bonus. All right, the long delay was worth it. So there we go with an epic Terror Beast. Doesn't look like anything special, although decent ratings. Good in Fire Knight looks like. We'll take a look at him later though. Doesn't look like anything that's jumping out at me. Let's go ahead, get the 3rd one going now. And oh my gosh, no way. We got another, and that's Dracomorph. Holy crap. Guys. What? Oh my gosh. From what I understand, he's also one of the best in the game. I think he recently got a rework. From what I know, again, I'm still new, but you guys are probably hating me. 4 attack. I can't even speak right now. I'm speechless. Okay. Yeah. This is awesome. I still got 2 more. Oh my, I'm stumbling over my words. I don't even know what to say. 2 legendaries, and they're both absolutely amazing. Yeah, you look terrible, but okay, cool. I guess that's something. I don't even know. I can't believe this. Is this happening? Is this happening right now? Okay, last one. Oh, there's the delay again. Don't tell me. Okay. Okay, the first 2 were delays, and that is Crimson Helm. I already have her, so that is not a new pull. But very solid character that's been helping me get to where I am now. Got some good stuff, but who cares about her right now? Can we talk about what just happened, guys? 2 legendaries. Not just any 2 legendaries. Dracomorph and Martyr. If this doesn't get me a great like, if this doesn't get you deserve a like, guys, I don't know what does. Hit the like button, share this around the community. This might be my breakout into the raid community. That guy got really lucky. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Again, a huge shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video, guys. Use that link in the next 30 days and you will get yourself the 100,000 silver along with Light Sworn, guys. Brand new character for your account right here as a 4-star. Super awesome to get him. And don't forget, the rewards will be up in the top right hand corner here. Again, shout out to them. Thank you guys for sponsoring it. But that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.